I'm 33 meters. Wife is 36 feet. I'm going to try and condense it as much as possible. I noticed over the summer my wife was extremely stressed from her job. She recently was promoted and had taken on way more responsibilities at work. Understandably, I didn't take things too personally when she would come home stressed or wake up in a grumpy mood. I didn't mind her venting to me and hearing her out and trying to be as supporting as I could. Additionally, she worked graveyard shift, so her sleep was always never enough, plus picking up hours to help her boss out. We got into some pretty harsh fights at a few points during that time span in which she was the instigator. I honestly couldn't understand why she was blowing up on me and just chalked it up to stress and just estrogen. This is when I suspect she had started to become acquainted with a coworker of hers. Come October, my wife is now working nonstop, and I notice she's putting way more effort into her appearance before going into work. I took note, but just figured she was changing her style to better suit her position. This is when I think she had made up her mind to physically cheat with this other guy. Me and her were barely spending any time together, and she just seemed severely disinterested in anything I was doing. She became a lot more withdrawn from me. She used to tell me about everything that was going on at her job, but not anymore. Barely a conversation. She would literally just go to work, come home and sleep, and repeat. One night after we came home from touring a potential school for her daughter, we got into another argument. Essentially, she never communicated to me that she was going into work that night, and I was looking forward to spending time together that night. That same night after the argument, I just felt like something was off and straight up asked her if there was anyone else, which she vehemently denied, calling me crazy and ridiculous. Fast forward about a week or two. I picked up an AirTag and taped it under her car. Her behavior got increasingly more disrespectful and erratic, and she started hanging out with these girls against my wishes. Another fight happens, and she leaves the house telling me she was calling into work. Lo and behold, she went over some guy's apartment and spent the night. 12 years and 2 kids. Her excuse? She wanted attention. TF? She has been apparently talking to him for several months. Claims she was able to open up to him and confide in him without judgment, which apparently made her decide to want to fuck him. We've done everything: therapy, me pouring my heart out, conversation after conversation. Months later, she is still in communication with him. It's pretty much a done deal with us. I'm legitimately traumatized by the betrayal and deception. It's hard to fathom how someone that you would take a bullet for can just rip your heart out like that.